So starting videos is hard, so I'm going to take a page out of Alain's book and fall back to the character introduction. Alain, Captain Craven, is a 3-star flame lance who's been making escape plans at the Halidom ever since the prince moved in. And wait, he just kinda showed up? Like, he arrived, introduced himself and his skill set as a tactician specializing in retreat, and that was that. Huh. As a master of retreat tactics, Alain has backups for his backups that back up his backups, and then way too much more. But hey, everybody has a hobby. And as a lance wielder, Alain is free to back up from the enemy a little bit and attack from range with his basic combo. And if the enemy looks like it's going to approach in as short as 5 minutes, it may be best to use his Force Strike to flee to a safe distance. That may be cutting it a little close. It's probably best to Force Strike away just in case. When playing Alain, it's important to identify the escape routes on each map at the start of a quest. While doing so, it's also a good idea to make sure you're not being followed and alert the rest of the party if you sense that something may be even a little bit off. For instance, this force is crawling with Imperial guards, and it's probably best to retreat. Oh my gosh, where did this rock come from? Okay, there's always a backup plan, as you don't need to physically retreat if there's nothing to retreat from. Alain is prepared for such a situation and has 2 attacking skills to demolish anything that stands in the way of a successful retreat. His first skill, Noble Flame, hits enemies blocking his retreat, and his second skill, Blazing Rondel, hits anything trying to crowd him. And if he gathers enough materials to max out his mana spiral, as any self-respecting preparation-based Alain main should, both of these skills will also inflict burn, as when enemies are on fire, they are much easier to locate and retreat from. When retreating from an enemy force, it's important to make sure you can get away safely, even if things look bleak or there's a giant rock in the way. Alain has an HP co-ability for the team to help sustain them as they run away, and for himself he has Last Defense, because not even Alain can get away from the worst ability in the game. Alain uses Last Defense to increase his chances of getting away safely when he's in bad shape. Alain has also honed his resistance to stun, and with enough of those resources, can even turn almost getting stunned into extra offensive power for a better chance at a successful retreat. And then of course there is the not even final retreat option, where everyone can lie down and pretend to be dead and let the enemy forces retreat instead. But wait, why doesn't Alain have skill prep? When going on a mission, it's important to bring the right equipment to make sure you're never caught off guard and can retreat properly when the need inevitably arises. The compass needle is a great lance, as it will allow Alain to keep his sense of direction and not get lost. Also, Alain typically carries a copy of his own guide, How to Flee Properly, at all times, and the Fleeting Girl provides a wonderful example of a proper getaway. Finally, Vayu is an incredibly fast dragon, and can speed up any retreat immensely. Alain, of course, has plans made for everyone in the Halidom, but if you're making a team specifically for retreating, there are some great options in the castle. Noelle works in the mail industry, and while the only well-known example is Saint Starfall on Dragonule, it's actually anyone who makes deliveries who has magical teleportation powers. Next, Celiera would appreciate a good run, as she's always down for a workout. Finally, Adetta is also well-traveled and can be as mobile as the team needs her to be as they retreat. In summary, Alain has everyone's back. This guy is so prepared he has backup plans for absolutely everything. Now, if only he could make a backup plan for my poor summoning luck.